Music Podcast with your host Ralphie, streaming every Tuesday, 7 p.m. at kiwiradio.nz, as well as simulcast on upfm.co.nz. Again, welcome to the show. We have a ton of music for you today, so let's just get started with that. Up first is Floor 5. We actually have Tom on the phone. Now, we're going to replay this track which we played on the podcast before. It's really cool. Check it out, The Garden. He tells me that he's in the studio with the band right now, so that's going to be great to hear some new music from the band. But yeah, if you haven't heard from them, let's just get you acquainted with the music. First up is The Garden by Floor 5. Thanks for joining us, Kiwi Radio. Kiwi music for your ears.
Instead, let's grab the goods and tell the crew just where we are. Can we go walk into the garden? Let's sit around the trees and do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You get the view of the city, it's always pretty. You see some people when they're skinny dipping. The bluebird water, it's always cold. It's the view from the top of the road. In the garden, 'cause nothing is better than nothing. Can we take photos of the sunset and get that fuzzy feeling when the cats begin to cry? Outside, can we not walk until it's dark? Let's dance until we can't walk down jelly. Jelly. You get the view of the city, it's always pretty. You see some people when they're skinny dipping. Bluebird water, it's always cold. That's the view from the top of the road. In the garden, because nothing is better than nothing.
This is Up FM.
Shout out to Up FM today. We're simulcasting there. This is Floor 5 with their title track, The Garden. It's a 4-song EP consisting of The Garden, Goodbye Stevie, Hold On, and Snakes and Ladders. A really cool band from Aotearoa, and we have one of their band members today. Tom, welcome to the podcast.
Kia ora, how you going?
Kia ora. Always loving the vibe that we're plugging in today's show. We've had you before, but the reason why I've invited you back is I want to talk about the upcoming album that you boys are working on.
Oh, we're just recording another single at the moment. It's called The Sweet Talker.
Nice.
We're recording that here in Wellington, and we're really excited we're really excited to record it and you know, give you guys some more music.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because we're loving the vibe so far. And where are you recording that in Wellington? What studio?
We're recording it with a guy Stokes.
Nice.
He put out a little competition a while ago, and we entered in that, but unfortunately we didn't win the little free recording competition that he did. But he was nice enough to send us a massive email with feedback on our tune and that kind of stuff. So we thought, bugger this, we're going to go with this guy and we're going to record it, because he just gave us some amazing feedback and tips and all that kind of stuff. So we totally, you know, we're really excited to get in with him, and we can continue on this kind of journey to make another banger of a tune, hopefully.
Yeah, that's cool. It's always good times with Floor 5. So what can we expect to hear with this new single? What sound have you got lined up?
This new single is going to be real interesting. It's going to be a little bit different from what we had in our EP that we released in January. But it's still going to be holding on to that kind of Floor 5 vibe. Hold on, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because Hold On is one of the names of your songs from that EP. For anyone that's not familiar with Floor 5, where can they find you on the internet?
Yeah, so we're on Spotify, you know, Apple Music, Facebook, Instagram. I think we have like one video on TikTok or something like that. But yeah, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music are the ones to look out for.
Yeah, and also I've done a bit of research with you guys here. All those links are available on Linktree, so you can go linktr.45 floor 5 and to there. So that's a really good hub there if you want to check out their sound. The one. Yeah, awesome. Indie pop rock band from Floor 5. Thanks so much for joining us again. Any final thoughts before we move on?
Cheers. Just look forward to releasing some music, and we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, we will. And you've got my number on speed dial, so let me know when you guys are ready to plug the new batch.
That's the one. Cheers.
That's awesome. We're moving to the next track here. Vera Allen coming up on the show. She's got a track called The right now on kiwiradio.nz. Stay tuned as we have her on the phone next. Thanks again, Tom. Stay cool.
Sure.
The world falls apart in another way. You couldn't belong it anyway. I couldn't bring myself to tell you it crumbled. You hated me, the pour and pull of the seasons. This is how we crack. Another, you'll always be my lover. It's so sad, but it's true. We all grow up, we hide, we cry, we love each other. picture, then we hide. We come closer. We hide. We cry. We love each other quick. Through a picture, then we die. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Into the conversation, what's in the black in your eye contemplation, and to every stone that's thrown back in the pond. I miss the laughs and the green outside. Being free, no one trying to punish me. Maybe I should pack my things, give up my dreams. One way or another, you'll always be my lover. It's so sad, but it's true. We all grow, we hide, we cry, we love each other quick. Through a picture, then we die. We all close up, we hide, we cry, we love each other quick. Through a picture, then we die. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night. Come on, baby, you can hold me through the night.
This is Up FM.
Welcome to the show. Our next guest today is Vera Allen, to Flying Nun Records, a Wellington / LA based multi-instrumentalist, very prolific songwriter. Welcome to the show there, Vera Allen. Welcome, welcome. I think she's a bit shy. She is on the phone. Let me just try her now again. And while I do that, she's here. She's
Hello?
here. Hello, Vera Allen. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up? Hey, sorry, it was crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, that's all cool. It's called live radio, but we're happy to have you here. I just did your stunning, intro, kind of like a professional wrestler when they do the intro. I just did that.
Right.
So, Vera Allen,
Cool.
welcome to the show. Here, you're signed to Flying Nun Records, and your bio here tells me you're either in Wellington, New Zealand, or out. Which one is it at the moment?
At the moment, I am in Wellington.
Cool. And how's Wellington at the moment? Still windy as usual?
Yes, it's bloody cold. But but no, I'm also enjoying like having weather, because in LA it's just sunny constantly.
Yeah, right.
It's a little bit like hell, so it's nice to have some fluctuating situations.
No, that's cool. Well, I'm actually new to your music catalog, so we've just played Crack the Whip. Great little pop number there. Moving on to your next track now, called You. Tell us a little bit about the track and how you wrote it, what it's about.
You is sort of about when you really want a relationship to be simple with somebody and it's complicated. And you're just like, hey, I only wanted you. Why is this so hard? And then it's my pleading song.
Okay, well, we'll play it first. We're all about the music, and then I'll ask you some questions straight after, if you could please hold.
Okay. Cool.
Vera Allen, welcome her to the show, guys. KiwiRadio.nz.
You're a time machine foreign lover, avoiding creep. You're suburban, I'm a rat. We'll never be ashamed of that. I swallow, I never spit. I follow, I never quit. But you would never ask for it. You would never ask for it. You tell me what is suicide, oh yeah. You tell me what is suicide, oh yeah. You tell me what is suicide, oh yeah. You tell me about it. I only wanted you. I only wanted you. I only wanted you. You. You're suburban, I'm a rat. We'll never be ashamed of that. You're religious, I'm a sheep. Foreign lover, avoiding creep. You tell me what a suicide, oh yeah. You tell me what a suicide, oh yeah. You tell me what a suicide, oh yeah. You tell me what it. Not done, I only wanted you. I only wanted you. I only wanted you. Everyone loves you 'cause your lashes are long. But I just love it when you're playing it wrong. You're a runner and I'm another unfit. And when we go down, we go under together. You tell me what a suicide, oh yeah. You tell me what a suicide, oh yeah. You tell me about it. Madam, I only wanted you. I only wanted you. I only wanted you. I only wanted you.
This is Up FM.
Hey, Vera Ellen there with you. A tale of unacquainted love from a very idolized youthful perspective. Welcome back to the show there, Vera.
Hello.
So,
Thanks for welcoming me.
yeah, it's great to have a lot of Wellington music today, which is great. We had Floor 5 from Wellington and Vera also from Wellington. Tell us what you're doing this year with your music.
I'm working on an album
Yes.
that I'm just mixing at the moment, and I'm actually currently working on the album cover right now, simultaneously as we chat.
Cool. That's awesome. And what can we expect to hear with this new album there? What are you saying with your songs? You know, what kind of vibe are we gonna find here?
I feel like I'm going to keep it pretty secret for now.
Oh, okay. I love
think
that.
that's the first time I've said that publicly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try not to tell too many people.
Yeah, please don't tell anyone.
Yeah, we won't. But
Put that in the vault.
KiwiRadio.nz, always getting the exclusive breaking news, I tell you what. But Vera, it's very lovely. Your music is wonderful. Tell us some of your inspiration when it comes to music, some of your favorite bands. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Probably my biggest inspirations musically would be maybe like Patti Smith,
Nice.
Velvet Underground, System Moore. I really like Joni Mitchell, Leonard Cohen, a lot of those nice classic songwriters. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of modern stuff, but if I think about what has kind of inspired me musically, at this point, I would say it's kind of more in that era.
Cool. No, I love it.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite instrument to play, by the way?
My favorite instrument to play is actually bass, but I'm
Is it?
a lot better at guitar than bass. But sometimes it's really fun to play an instrument you're not as good at, because I find that you can be more creative and you don't have such a framework to work within, and you sort of like, so I always love writing bass lines. It's my favorite thing to write on.
Well, my favorite instrument to play as a musician myself is definitely piano, but I found at a thrift store an accordion, totally different instrument, right?
Cool.
And
Accordions are so fun.
I think it was like from the 1950s too, or something. It's really old and beat up, and this old suitcase with stains, and oh my goodness, I don't know. I want to know where it's been. But I love accordion, totally different. What's the most obscure instrument that you've inserted in your music?
Oh, there's lots of different random stuff. I play lap steel.
Oh, wow.
which was pretty fun, like banjo. There's like, what else do I play? The Ebo, which is just like,
Oh, yeah, I love
don't
the
know.
Ebo.
Ebo's fun, yeah. Yeah, I play a lot of weird things. I'm just trying to think if I played a piano. I think there's a piano accordion in there too.
What about, like, have you
I had a field day.
sampled anything obscure, like a slamming door or something like that, or a
I
waterfall?
do sample a lot of like audio, but it's mostly like like the end of the record. It has like a VHS clip of my family in the 90s, like
That's
singing
cool.
a Polish lullaby, and I like to like record my nephews and nieces and kind of mess
Oh,
around
that's
with those.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's some weird shit for sure. I mean, stuff.
You got to experiment, right? Well, we want to know a little bit about you're pretty much our feature today because you're the only musician today that have a 3-song feature. So I kind of want to talk about you as a person, other than music. Give us I know you're a mysterious person, but anything else that you're into,
very
hobbies,
mysterious.
other than working for the Secret Service? I don't know. What else do you do other than music?
Oh God.
Or is it just music?
Other than music. I like making music videos.
What about cakes? Because I see a photo of you here with a Vera Ellen cake. It looks delicious. It's one of your promo.
I would never eat a cake made by me.
Why is that?
I'd probably poison you.
Okay. Well, you won't.
I'm not much of a cook.
You're not going to be in MasterChef anytime soon. Vera,
Definitely
I know that
not.
your time is precious, so you're definitely an artist that we want to keep an eye and an ear out for. Your next track that we're going to play today is called Joy. And before we do, tell us, what are some of the things that are bringing you joy right now in 2022?
Oh, that's a nice question. Probably music and people I love.
Oh, that's cute. That's a wonderful, wonderful and safe answer there. Vera Ellen, where can we find your music before we let you go?
Bandcamp and
yes.
Just Google, YouTube.
Yeah, we will do.
Vera
Ellen, VeraEllen. Go check her out. Kiwi music for your ears. Going to play Joy next. Thanks for being on the show today.
Cool. Thank you. Bye.
Stay cool. Stay creative. And remember, we have smart parks on the show. Stay tuned for that.
Close my eyes, I just imagine how I'd hold you. It makes me feel alive to think that maybe I could help you. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you felt alone. I'm tethered to my dream, and I miss watching you grow. You've got to know what I wouldn't give to spend a day with you. What a joy you are, what a star. I'd love to spend some time with you. You've got to know how proud I am to share my blood with you. And when I'm gone, you just keep me strong.
Happy birthday, Emma. I love you and you're my sister forever. You can
I keep hitting myself, but you just hold my hand. I keep running around, but you always understand. Some nights get hard, I just want to run to you. In our mother's arms, we have much to hold on to. You've got to know what I wouldn't give to spend a day with you. What a joy you are, what a star. I'd love to spend some time with you. You've got to know how proud I am to share my blood with you. And when I'm gone, you just keep me strong. When you close your eyes, just imagine what hold you.
KiwiRadio.nz. That must be some of the VHS sampling that Vera was talking about on the interview. Pretty sure that's her niece there in the background. Anyway, moving on to our next artist, we have Smart Park, who I believe is on the call right now, if you can hear me, all the way from South Africa. Welcome to the show. I can hear you breathing.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
We finally got there.
To be on the show, man.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah, finally.
For being on the show. I'm not actually sure. I'm not sure what's the local time at the moment there in South Africa.
It's actually 20 to 10 in the morning.
Oh wow! Day or weekend?
It's weekday.
Weekday. Oh, awesome. Well, thanks so much and for being on the show. We're happy to promote your music here on our little station. Welcome to our New Zealand audience, by the way. Do you know anyone here in New Zealand that you want to say hello to?
Actually, no. I think you're the first person that actually know who's from New Zealand.
Nice. I love it. You must be loving my accent right now. So tell us a little bit about your music. First of all, where can we find your tunes?
Okay, you can find my tunes on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. Actually, you can just go, maybe Spotify, you can just go on Spotify, check for Parks. Parks, you can check for Parks, it's like PAR with a capital X. And yeah, you find my tunes there. Even on YouTube, same thing. I'm actually everywhere, man.
Well, how long have you been doing this music thing and what got you started?
I've actually been doing music for about close to 7 years.
Nice.
I started music since like from an early age, you know. And I grew in the industry to the extent that I even produce. I make everything myself, you know. I do the vocals, the beat, everything. I just produce the whole thing, you know.
That's cool.
So yeah, and yes, and I started music because I just found it as a way to, you know, to find myself, you know, just to be on my own and help. Music helps me think, you know, just
That's cool.
puts me in a new zone.
Yeah. Absolutely. It does. It's almost like a reflection of how your day went or something like that. And you can put it into a song. That's cool. Well, the first song we're going to play from your catalog today is called Finito. Give us a little introduction. What's the song about?
Okay, this song was actually, I wrote it after after like a breakup, you know.
Yeah, breakup songs
You
are
know,
the best.
after I break up with this girl, you know.
Breakup songs are the best. The
Yeah,
breakup
so,
itself
like,
is not
I
good,
just-
but the song outcome is good. Yeah, we'll play that.
Yes.
We'll play
It was
that.
actually,
Yes. Sorry, I'm sensing the time delay here. We'll have him back on the show shortly. But yeah, we'll play the song right now for you. And we've got more tunes from this man from South Africa. First time talking to the New Zealand audience. KiwiRadio.nz,
For the ones that
upfm.co.nz as well.
go and try
Stick around.
that I never like. Oh, then never mind. Oh, I didn't like. I got muscles in my DNA. I can take a little grain. Dancing to the music like a nigga with no pain. I be staying down like them wannabes. For the ones that play me like they didn't mind. For the ones that play me like they didn't mind. Going tries for the ones that I never liked. Oh, they never mind. Oh, I didn't like. I got muscles in my brain, muscles in my DNA. I can take a little grain. Dancing to the music like a nigga with no pain. I be staying down like they wanna be. For the ones that play me like they didn't mind. Going tries for the ones that I never liked. Oh, they never mind. Oh, I didn't like. No, they never mind. Moving really slow, like yeah, I am got a time. 85 is time, living life is nowhere dies. I won't ever live or die. That was pride. Oh, you fly. Life without you like a winning goal. I've been peeping on the game through the window. Let me lonely, feeling lonely like a widow. Looking small, but it hurts, it's a needle. There you go, letting all my feelings go. Now you wait on me go. Me and you finito. All this toxic, I can stay, I gotta go. For the ones that play me like they didn't mind. Going tries for the ones that I never liked. Oh, they never mind. Oh, I didn't like. I got muscles in my brain, muscles in my DNA. I can take a little grain. Dancing to the music like a nigga with no pain. I be staying down like they wanna be. For the ones that play me like they didn't mind. Going tries for the ones that I never liked. Oh, they never mind. Oh, I didn't like.
This is Up FM.
What are you up to today? Well, we've got this podcast happening every Tuesday, 7 p.m. New Zealand time, and we're very excited to have an international guest today, all the way from South Africa. You just heard the track, Finito. Welcome back to the show there, Smart Parks.
yeah.
Enjoying yourself. Can you hear? Tell us a little bit about, you mentioned when you're making music, it's a time for reflection and things like that. What are some of the most important topics that are coming out in your music right now? What's sort of some of the most important things in your life that's happening?
Oh, actually, right now, I was helping this friend of mine. I had this friend of mine. He was like messed up. I can't say much. But he was messed up. So, like for now, I was like he had left me alone doing this music thing alone, even though we're paired from the start. So now I'm actually happy because he's back. Because he was hooked on some shit, but now he's back and he's all good and so I'm just happy that I'll finally have my homie back. That's the only important thing that I could say is happening right now. And I actually have gigs because I didn't have gigs due to this COVID, like I couldn't perform and stuff. But since COVID-19 has inside in South Africa, so people can now perform and stuff like that. So like I've been getting calls, and it's actually a good thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, if you're ever in New Zealand, we'd love to have you
Yeah.
perform here. I'm in Auckland, so yeah, man, loving this vibe here. This kind of music actually does well in our country. So moving on to the next song now, Attitude. You collaborated with 60, is that right? With a numeral 60. 60.
Eh,
Yeah, tell us about this
Yes.
next number.
Actually, this track is this is the guy that like I was actually talking about. He's my partner in crime and all that.
Right.
So like we actually were at the studio, just chilling, and we just decided to. Actually, it started as an argument, like, what is attitude? And I was like, you know what, attitude. When I say attitude, just like it's like I had my own description. He had his own description. So I was like, you know what, let's put it on the track. Let's
Nice.
put it on the track.
Love it.
And I and I was like, okay, I'm describing attitude as this thing that my girlfriend does and stuff. And then he had his own description, so like,
Cool.
yeah, it was like that.
Nice. We'll play it right now for our New Zealand audience. Thanks again, Parks, for being on the show. And then straight after this, we've got one more tune from you, okay? Stay cool.
Your attitude, I'm feeling so high. It's something in mine. I don't like your waiting, tripping. Got this anger tasted. Why you tripping on me? On me, got me thinking to flee. On me, to flee. I don't like your attitude at all. Got me chilling on my little phone. The one you didn't know. Yeah. Now tell me away, I'm feeling so way. I'm feeling like Adam, now give me a break. Don't cut me no crazy, I'm feeling so wavy, I'm feeling so crazy, yeah. Your attitude kinda smelling like it's bacon. In the stew with my homie and we baking. All night the neighbors are complaining. We are moving. Got my anger in the spot, it is moving. I'm kinda angry. My heart on my sleeve. I can be down, better broke, but I can afford to lose confidence. I'm overconfident. They say my attitude stinks. I'm rude, but that's who I am. Get off my head. I don't care how you feel. Always keep it real. Always keep my distance from negative people. We came from nothing to something. No jokes. We do everything. You have so versatile. I play all her positions. I'm on a mission. I couldn't have failed to it for my family, then I'll be okay. Okay, my heart on my sleeve. My heart on my sleeve. My heart on my sleeve. My attitude stings. Don't care if we do heavy. We do heavy. We do heavy.
This is UpFM.
We do everything.
Parks on the show today with 60. Sorry, the song called Attitude, not to be mistaken by the Kiwi band 660. It's just 60 with a numeral 6. It's a very, very cool sound right there. Next up, we've got another track by you there, Parks, featuring Stone, and I can't pronounce this next title track. It's called Orochimaru. Is that right? Orochimaru.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Orochimaru.
What does that mean?
Yes,
Is that in South Africa? No. Or what does that mean?
No. Actually, I was watching this anime, this Naruto anime. I think everybody knows it. And there's this character called Orochimaru. He's really underrated, but I actually love his way, the way he sees the world and all that. So I just decided, why not make a track about the character? That's what I did.
Nice, awesome. Well, I'm actually really liking these sounds. Where can we find your music again for anyone that's just tuned in?
You can find them on Spotify, YouTube, but mostly on Spotify. You can just go and type PARX, which is Parks, with the capital X and a capital P, and then click there. You find all my sounds there on Spotify.
Nice. Hey, do me a favor. If whenever you've got new music out, just send me an email, and I'd love to play it on the show.
Yes, I would definitely do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we love your output there with your creativity. Thanks again for joining us here in New Zealand, and I hope you stay cool and stay creative.
Yes, I actually enjoyed being on the show.
Yeah, I would love it. Well, I'll send you an MP3 download shortly of the recording. And speaking of that, by the way, you can check out our replays from the last couple of weeks at kiwiradio.nz. Man, we've got so much good stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Anyways, Parks, love your sound. Stay cool. And we're going to outro with Jordan Rakei. Check him out, jordanrakei.com, New Zealand, Australian musician, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Rakei is spelled Rakei, and this is his track called Brace. Thanks for joining us for this episode. Remember to download previous episodes at kiwiradio.nz.
This is really happening. I'm about to lose my way, bracing for the reckoning. Fate of my mistake. Life is where you're heading. I'm about to lose my faith, taking all my medicine, diving into my mistake. Is this really happening? I'm about to lose my way, bracing for the reckoning. Feel the weight of my mistake. Life is where you're headed. I'm about to lose my faith. Take all my medicine. Diving in. Finding myself when you look away, look away, look away, look away. Finding myself when you look away, look away, look away, look away. Finding myself when you look away, look away, look away, look away. Finding myself when you look away, look away, look away, look away. myself and then look away, look away, look away, look away. Finding myself and then look away, look away, look away, look away.
And that's the show, everybody. That was the smooth sounds of Jordan Rakei, JordanRakei.com. And that's the show, everybody. My name is Ralphie. Same time, same channel every week. KiwiRadio.nz, upfm.co.nz as well. Coming up on the show in the next couple of weeks, I mean, we've got so much music coming out of our ears. The Not OKs from Australia, Marianne Lee will be joining us next week, as well as following week, Samantha Josephine, Cam Walker, Sonic Space Lab, blah, 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 Hybrid, Jordan May. I mean, so much to come, and I'm really excited. We've got some big names coming up as well. Michael Murphy, remember him from Idol? He's coming up. JP Carroll from Erase. Oh, so much music. Anyways, thanks for having me. I'm your host. Stay cool, stay creative. Ralphie signing out.